Greetings, my Virgos. This is Damien with HK Readings Healing Culture Tarot. I'm here to do a December 2019 general love reading. This will be for Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or Jupiter, so stay tuned to see if any of the messages resonate. If they do, please drop a comment, leave a like on the video and help the video circulate, as well as subscribing to HK Readings if you have not already. So I will also be posting the next special that I have for readings. I have completed all of the ones that were up until December 1st for the 15 off for the new clients. I haven't figured out what I'm going to do yet, but I will let you know. Also, my body care products from Healing Culture, including deodorants, lip balms, body butters, etc. I will be doing a giveaway for the highest viewed video. Well, I'll take the 3 highest views, and all the comments from those 3 videos will go into a raffle for the products, and I might even throw like a mini reading in there as well. So be on the lookout for that. Now, just to let you know what we have in the crown, by the way, cross watchers, you are welcome. I will be reading from the perspective of the Virgo. We have the card Sekhmet and Sarasvati. So with Sekhmet, we talk about being strong. You are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome, as well as Sarasvati, the arts. Express yourself through creative activities. Now, I'm not sensing that Sarasvati is so literal in that sense, at least in this point of the reading. Okay? What I do feel as though is that you've kind of reached a challenge right now in a relationship. Could be a relationship that you've been in for a while. It could be someone that you're newly talking to and getting acquainted with. Oh, that's interesting. Hold on here. You might be choosing between 2 people, Virgo, and I feel as though the universe is saying that you have to think outside of the box to figure out who to choose or who's the best for you, who will bring you the most ultimate form of happiness, okay? I feel like you're definitely going to have to choose and just be natural about it. Be natural about it in a sense of just following your heart. I don't think that you should do anything for the sake of tradition. You shouldn't do anything for the sake of what other people feel you should do or how they may judge a decision that you're going to make. And because, you know, a lot of you might already know who you want to choose, but you have to, I guess, formulate a way to move forward with it. Again, come out of your comfort zone and come out of your box here. So we'll see what we have in the tarot. Yes. 8 of Cups. So with the 8 of Cups here, you're definitely walking away from something, choosing to take a different path here and move towards something that is new, more fulfilling, and more exciting here. Through all the investments that have been made, I feel as though you're taking with you what needs to be taken and moving on, but it may be difficult to figure out how to move on. If you have a family with this person you're estranging yourself from, that could provide difficulties as to why you need a creative situation along with your strength to figure out how to move forward. But it could be anything that's physically tying you down. Like I said, it could be judgments, perceptions, or what have you. Let me cut this deck because I'm just gonna pull. I'm not gonna shuffle anymore. But yeah, this is interesting here because I feel as though what this person, this new individual that you are moving towards or wanting to move towards, strikes something in you that is just of this creative beauty and essence. I feel as though the way they move, the way they speak, just the way they flow, intrigues you. They may be an artist themselves, but it's just an expressionist of some sort. That it just has you very captivated, but in a way that you're not going in blindly. Like, this is true captivation. This is meaningful captivation here. If that makes any sense. And it could be even down to the person that you're dealing with making it, hard, just trying to whisper in your ear, with the, I'm so sorry, and the babies don't go, or maybe we can try it again, maybe this will work out. And as much as you would love to give this person another chance, you just don't feel like it's going to work. Now, there still could be difficulties that are within the new connection that you're moving towards. And you're like, damn, am I making the right decision? And then you go back and forth between, like, of course I'm making the right decision because I know I don't want to be with this individual again. So then should I just be alone? But you don't want to be alone. I think the universe is pulling you towards somebody. And, in the beginning stages of dealing with someone new, it's the best time to figure out any differences, go through any discrepancies or whatever, opposed to it being later, right? So I would say that you shouldn't take it necessarily as a red flag, but just remember, again, with the energy of thinking outside of the box, that you're creating a new life, a new environment, and a new beat for yourself. And looking outside of yourself to understand another is one of the greatest ways you'll see love for its full value here, okay? So I feel like, as you're in between this decision of like completely moving on and then just hoping that things work out with this new person, you're standing tall, you're standing strong, but it is still very evident that you feel drawn to this person or this new person, or you still feel just drawn to the energy of wanting to be with someone. And it's not like you need someone, but it's just for the sake of like companionship. We all need that, right? And many of you have gone like a long time with being alone and you're okay with it, but now you want something more. And nobody should ever shame you for that. If you have anybody in your life who's making it difficult for you to move on, you have your reasons, as to why you feel the connection as strongly as you do. And you also have your reasons for wanting companionship that you just don't have to explain to anyone. I just don't feel like you have to explain shit to anyone. Hold on. Let me get your title down. Yeah, you're not owing anyone any fucking explanations for anything. So we've got the Five of Swords here with the Strength card, the King of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, and Temperance in reverse. Many of you may just be feeling that the betrayal you've had to deal with has been too much to handle. Though you've been moving forward, you feel like it's been a very, in some senses, dark, but cold and lonely, just venture to get to where you are now. And even that may tie into the apprehension with this new person, because you have your cards very close to you. as far as, matters of the heart. Okay? You have your cards very close to you. The indecision, the going back and forth of like, do I want this person, this new person? Like, should I, I realize that I'm still hurt. Should I invest? You should. And I feel like many of you, again, just aren't being patient enough because of how you may feel. Like, it's like, you can't grow with this attitude that like, when you know, and then just everything is perfect there on out. Like, it's not. But there's so many things on your mind and so many ways you can go. I just sense utter confusion. You still have things on your mind from what has hurt you. You have things on your mind from what started, intriguing you now, and then any triggers that may bring up. I just want to know clean, clear, and cut. What decision will Virgo make? What's the best decision for Virgo to make? Tell me about this new person. Can they trust them? Give me some information, because I sense a lot of confusion here. And you want to start new and fresh with this person, you do. But some of you are just still hung up on a player. You are. 5 of Cups, Page of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the Death card reverse, and the World. And that's what's holding you back. That's what's keeping you inside that box that you can't think outside of right now, is that, you're still hung up on a fucking player. You're still hung up on, and honestly, some of this is, what is that? Y'all will know, but it's that syndrome where you just kind of feel tied and bound to the person that has hurt you or treated you badly or whatever. And again, I understand it's because some of you may have families or just other things, but whatever you feel is holding you back, like as far as the tie with this person, that can't be an excuse. There's always a way to take care of everything you need to and still have what you want outside of that, if you don't desire to be immersed in that wholeheartedly anymore, But something still got you hung up on this person, and I'm honestly sensing that it's becoming a detriment to this new situation that's coming in and that's trying to come in. Some of the problems, clearly not all, maybe not all, but some of the problems that you may be having with this new person, that's kind of given this rocky start, may indeed come from the fact that you're still dealing with a past person. You're still dealing with an ex. Or even if you're not, your feelings or the way you act, the way, think about how arguments may come about. That either may be of your starting or definitely of your finishing, and how you respond to this person. And it has them either, on their guards and being more reserved, and or has you being the same, because you're starting to build in your head this image of a person that's based on the scars that were unhealed, and then you're still feeling emotions for this person. So, it's kind of like one thing if you healed the wounds that needed to be healed and you were done with the person that caused them. But it's kind of hard to invite something in new when the person from the past still has relevance and there's still wounds to heal. And if you're not going to let this person come in to heal you, this very charismatic, beautiful, lively, vibrant individual, that's a choice. But then you have to ask yourself, when will you let somebody in? Who will it be? And how many more opportunities will you have? To get it right. I know walking away is like extremely hard. Excuse me. more title ideas. I know walking away again is extremely hard, but the crossroads that you're at in love right now can really dictate how this new relationship goes. I wasn't going to flip that over. I was actually going to wait, but so far we have the Chariot. Oh. The Knight of Wands. See if anything else fell. No. Okay. So from Fountain Tarot, we've got the Chariot. Oh, okay. The Knight of Swords in reverse. Queen of Swords in the upright position. Sub-crown is the Knight of Wands. The Seven of Coins. And the Two of Wands. All right. So back to that decision here. So it's pretty interesting when I talk about how those past traumas or triggers and how they can tie into future associations with an individual super prevalent here is when I look at these two knights, the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands. What it basically comes to is just realizing that the way you may be viewing this new individual that is coming in, the way you may be viewing them is just a little bit off. There's like too many conflicting ideas here where you have this energy of wanting to be kind of independent, not knowing if you should trust and move forward. That's what the Seven of Coins is saying. You don't really want to know if you want to tie any of your investments into something new, which is totally understandable. However, if you know, and it's pretty similar imagery in any deck, with the Seven of Coins, her back is to the horizon, and that's, the direction that she's trying to move in. So there's like moments of hesitation, okay? Moments of hesitation. And the more you look back here in the Seven of Coins, which is looking back to the past, which is really kind of being between the throes of a decision, you have to remember that like the clock is ticking. Not to rush you or anything, but just realize that people do move on. People do have lives. Like, it's not just going to be something that we have all the time in the world for. And this is applying to me as a Virgo ascendant in Vedic astrology. I read for your tropical and your Vedic alignments. For someone who's so sure. Oh yeah, and see, and I did this for Leo's reading, okay? We have Sekhmet, and we have the Strength card, 2 cards of Leo energy here. Or Leo specific, but in Leo's reading, in certain parts I would talk about, man, that's so fucking awesome. Like, it's hard for people to have that balance of, okay, yeah, I know what I don't want, but when it comes down to what I do want, I have no fucking idea, and then I end up attracting back the things that I don't want because that's where most of my focus and energy is, and I don't have direction on the other side. And it's like, that's exactly what this is. What you're looking back on is what you don't want, what you still may have energy towards, what you still may be tied to, all these conflicting but deep and important emotions. But you're so still not sure what you do want as far as moving forward. The universe is saying, trust yourself enough to make the choice and take a step towards your destiny, towards a new journey here. Okay? Why the fuck are you gonna cry over spilled milk? If anything, lick that shit up if you want it so bad, which means go back. No need to cry over spilled milk. You can still consume it. Get your ass on the ground, lick that shit up, but you won't. When it's spilled, it's gone, it's done. Don't be tempted to go back. Don't be tempted to, or allow the energies of this person and their effect on you carry into anything of the future here. Because what I'm seeing is this person is in between a decision too. And it might not necessarily be between two people, because I'm not seeing the energy of like multiple parties here necessarily. However, what I am seeing is they may choose to just do otherwise themselves. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, do I choose this person or do I continue on? Now, interestingly enough, I see got the Ace of Swords, Six of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like this individual is moving towards you, and this new person that's coming into your life, Virgo. And they've got questions, they've got things to say, they want answers, but it's all in the name of just gaining clarity. It's all in the name of gaining clarity. All they want is clarity. Where do we stand? And what they're going to be telling you is that they're going to lay everything out on the line for you to be comfortable, and they're just going to say, hey, let me prove to you that we can do this. Trust that we can do this. Okay? I feel like it comes to a point where this person just gathers the courage to chase you, and they will get you. I see this as the chase here on the Wheel of Fortune, as it comes up sometimes. And not chase as far as you're running, but they will pursue and come after you and just be like, hey, I don't want to play any more games. If you need time, tell me you need time. If you need time, tell me you need time. I'll give you that. If you need space, I'll give you that. I want to be fair about this situation. But what do you need, Virgo? This person wants to know what you need from them. Or what you need for yourself and how they can help. Now this is what the fuck I'm talking about, Virgo. Bottom of the deck, the Star card, okay? We've got the Hierophant. We've got the Four of Swords, the Three of Coins, Hierophant, Taurus energy, Four of Swords, Libran energy, the Star Aquarian energy, and the Three of Coins, Taurus, Cap, and Virgo. This is what I'm talking about. So this is basically a yes. Sometimes when I get certain cards, like even though I'm telling a story, I will get like the yes, no energy from the cards. This Star card is basically a yes, all right? If you truly sit and meditate, reflect on everything you know, get in touch with your faith and your belief. Because practically and physically looking for the answers aren't going to work. It's just going to give you more things to stack into your mind with the Seven of Cups here. True answers. The universe is trying to speak to you. Allow them to, right? What do you know to be true? Okay? Think about what you know to be true about this situation. Because when this person comes to present themselves to you, it will be the only time they do. And if you want to know if you can fully trust laying everything down and everything to rest and working and building and having this type of collaborative love that you desire with this person, the universe is saying yes and you already know it. It's going to be all about you laying down that past energy. But what you want is right here. Right here. You know? It's like, man, you know, waiting for a check in the mail. Big fucking check that I'm waiting on. $20,000 check, $50,000 check, whatever the fuck it is for, you know, Bora Hemplo. My mailbox right outside my door. If I'm talking about what the fuck I want so bad, who's to know if that check is there or not? I've been waiting for 3 fucking weeks, right, for this check. But what if I step beyond the threshold of that door, hypothetically, I wish that check was waiting, and just reach in the mailbox and check and see? Because it's interesting when we finally decide to take, you know, the steps to go towards something, the steps to do it, the place we go to find it, it's been there. That shit, you know, check was fucking post dated like a week ago. But did you look? So the thing is, look inside for the answers because you already know what's tea about this person and what the universe is trying to tell you. And a lot of times our blessings are right fucking in front of us, right there. Step beyond the threshold. Open the door, walk through. I can look at this pretty day outside out of this window all I want, but it ain't really shit until I step out and experience it. That's when I establish the full joy of the situation, instead of just window shopping the beautiful outside joy. Does that make sense? I don't know, Virgo. Are you ready to be happy? Like truly, truly happy with someone. Like by yourself, sure. You got that. But are you ready or not? It's a lot of passion here. Ace of Wands. Go ahead and take that new beginning. Allow yourself to have new ideas about love. Allow yourself to continue to learn in that realm and in that arena. Because I'm getting here, we got the Hierophant and the Ace of Wands underneath. You're not gaining anything new by looking back or by going back or thinking back or feeling back. You're not gaining anything fucking new. What are you gonna do, Virgo? Love you. See you for your bonus.